Okay, so, oh, see, again, oh, I always do this, but I moan at the start of how I introduce myself on YouTube, but I hate how I start my videos. I should get like a thing to play, but even then I guess I wouldn't really know how to start. But anyway, okay, so I've just done a Fallen review video and a to be read book pile video, and again that's why I look the same and I'm wearing the same thing. Okay, so again, I've already done this review before, but it wasn't very good quality, and I doubt this is going to be like much better, but I hope it would be somewhat better. So yeah, and I will read the book. Oh yeah, I've done this on the last video. Don't watch this review if you haven't read Fallen, because there might be spoilers, because I'm going to read the back of this book, so and it might give things away. So yeah, love never dies. It took Lucinda an eternity to find her beloved angel, Daniel, but he waited for her. Now they are forced apart again to protect Luce from the outcasts. Immortals do want her dead. During their separation, Luce learns about her mysterious past lives, but the more she discovers, the more she suspects that Daniel's hiding something. What if Daniel's version of the past isn't true? Is it really their destiny to be together, or is Luce actually meant to be with somebody else? The thrilling sequel to the bestsellers Fallen, dark and romantic, and absolute blinder for a book, is some. Okay, I thought this book was absolutely amazing. Again, I was stuck up in my room for the entire day that I read this. So, because I got this book and Fallen, they came together in a set. That's why they're so big and they're like the same size. They came together in a set, and I got them at Tesco's for only £7. I thought, oh my god, bargain. Anyway, yeah, and so I read the Fallen that day, one day, and then the second day I read Torment. So like no one like saw any of me past the weekend, over the weekend even. So yeah, again, like Fallen, I think this cover is amazing. Just look at it, it looks amazing. Oh look, and you can see it there. Like you can sort wrong side. You can you see like the birds there? Like they like, if you turn it a certain way, you can see it. It's not like they're just there. But yeah. Okay. This book was amazing. From what I can remember, it left it off at a really good part, and I was shocked at the end. I thought the ending was amazing, and I think I was almost close to tears. I'm not too sure, and I wouldn't have thought it would end that way, the way it did. And because there's like, okay, it isn't really a spoiler as such, but there's this major like fight scene at the end, which is like, and not anticipated, what's the word? I think it is anticipated. Wait, okay, you know it's going to happen basically, so it's not that much of a spoiler. So yeah, the big fight at the end is amazing, and the shocker which comes is like in between the fight or towards the end or something like that, and it is amazing. The whole book is amazing. I like I said, I would read a page, but I don't know. See, this band is just stopping and looking for a part. But I think it was through this book, or no, I think it was the first book. I really like this scene between Daniel and, I think his name, like I said, I can't remember whether his name's Ben or something. I can't remember. But yeah, Cam, that's his name, Cam. Oh, I look like such an idiot. I just said Ben on the last video. I knew it was a 3-letter name though, so okay, my bad, Cam. It wasn't Ben. I'm sorry. But yeah, Cam, and okay. Okay, I'm just gonna read a little part here. I hope it doesn't ruin anything, but her lungs felt tight. She could hardly breathe. The girl moved almost like a machine, with no hesitation, and Cam was unarmed. The girl was pulling back on the bowstring, and Cam was in point-blank range. but it took her a split second too long. Cam ploughed into her, knocking her onto her back. He brutally wrestled the bow out of her hands, snapping his elbow against her face until she let go. The girl yelped, a high innocent sound, and recoiled on the ground as Cam turned the bow on her. She raised her open hand in supplication. Then Cam loosed the arrow straight into her heart. Across the parking lot, Luce cried out and bit down on her fist. Though she wanted to be far, far away, she found herself lumbering to her feet and jogging closer. Something was wrong. Luce expected to find the girl lying there bleeding, but this girl did not struggle, did not cry, because she was no longer there at all. Okay, I think that was actually pretty cool. It didn't necessarily give anything away. So, yeah, that was my review, I guess you could say. Again, I loved all the main characters because they're obviously the same as the first, and the additional characters that were like obviously that you get introduced to. I loved all of them, and oh yeah, I like the fact how you learn more about the immortals, the outcasts, and everything like that, and they get put more into the story this time because you know all the foundations of everything. So obviously they come along. This book was amazing. I highly suggest or highly recommend you read the Fallen series, and I think Passion is out now. Yeah, it came out, I can't remember when it came out, but it's out now, and I have asked for that book for Christmas. I won't be getting it straight away because obviously if you've just seen that video, I have so many books here to read, but I've asked for it for Christmas, so fingers crossed. I think that might be my last video for tonight, I don't know. It is 55 past midnight, so 5 to 1 in the morning, so yes, I'm pretty tired. Well, no, I'm not really, I'm just knackered and I have an earache, and yeah, so goodbye YouTube.